John Blumhagen?
Blumhagen.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Apologize for the...
No, that's fine. As a side note to start, my son is an African-American student here at Jones High School. He got all high fives in his FCAT. He loves science and math, as I do, and he's planning on pursuing an engineering degree at the University of Florida.
Very good.
I found it interesting as I was reading the proposed standards that suggest evolution is fact, standards that suggest that the Bible isn't true when it says the world was created in 6 days. Even though the Bible clearly says Jesus himself was a creator, Jesus himself talks about creation, the first man and woman. Jesus proved he was God by raising from the dead. These standards suggest that that isn't true. Well, the only question I have for those who believe that is, this apple I've been eating here, is it bitter or is it sweet? Well, you can't answer truthfully because you haven't tasted my apple. Well, neither have some of those folks tasted my Jesus. I have a few copies here if anyone would like one later, of a list of 50 scientists with PhDs in their respective fields of study who all agree that the existing scientific evidence does not support macroevolution, but that the evidence does indeed support a literal 6-day creation, which, just like the Bible says. The evidence is amazing, and the list represents approximately 12,000 scientists around the world who concur with this same opinion. 12,000 scientists, and that number is growing. Macroevolution has simply become statistically impossible. Scientists, especially in the area of cellular research, are confronted more and more with that conclusion. Now let me illustrate. Imagine we're playing a basketball game. Our team is down by 30 points and there's 10 seconds to go. Now technically the game is not over, but we realize that we need 10 three-pointers just to tie the game. Now we can statistically, mathematically, scientifically figure out that the time it takes for the ball to travel from the three-point line to the net and go through, well, if we make it, down to the floor, back to the three-point line, it could not possibly happen in only 1 second. We can measure that. Thus, even though technically the game is not over, we've proven statistically, mathematically, scientifically that it is over. And when we look up at the stands and see all the people leading the arena, well, they've figured it out too. I've checked out the web pages about the new science standards. A lot of work has gone into these proposed standards. Outstanding. In fact, the slogan of the business that my wife and I here run in Orlando, Jab Designs Orlando, our slogan is raising the standard. Now, I haven't seen the revisions that Mary talked about, but change the verbiage that limits us to calling macroevolution theory factual science. It is not. It has become statistically impossible. And actually, it cannot even be true science because no one can go back and observe the events as they occurred, which true science demands. Let's not be afraid to examine the available facts, wherever they may take us. Examine the evidence. Examine evolutionary thought. Examine intelligent design. Let us as teachers be deserving of the apples of appreciation that our future students give us when we let them develop their own critical thinking and come to their own conclusions.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.